Long ago, way before the modern construction and skyscrapers that we recognise as modern Dubai, this area would have been very much like you can see now, desert. And it would have been populated by nomadic tribesmen. If you want to get a feel of what Dubai was like all that time ago, you can go into the desert. I'm doing it right now and I'm looking forward to doing this. We're going to visit an authentic style Bedouin camp. Generations of immigrants have been welcomed to New York, all full of ideas for a better life and with an entrepreneurial spirit. And banks like the Massachusetts Bank, later First Boston, have helped to turn those ideas into reality. Thankfully, that spirit still exists today, and New York has become a financial centre with heritage and innovation. And all of it, of course, centred on Wall Street. Here is the first question. Who is the more intellectual of the two of you? Who's the more intellectual? Urban, we are now going to isolate you. Lisa, let me put the question to you once again. Who is the more intellectual of the two of you? You have two choices, obviously, for $1,000. Make your decision.
Okay, that's easy. Yes.
Right, you've made your choice. You can't change it. We now go back to Urban, who can now hear us. Now, Lisa has made her decision. You've got to make your decision. Before you do, what's going through your mind as you try and arrive at a decision here?
Well, my wife thinks she's kind of intelligent. You know, she reads Times magazine. But that pretty much just proves that she can read. And you know, movies, I always have to explain what's going on, what's happening, why.
So we're heading for you thinking that you're the more intellectual.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to make your decision.
Oh shit. I'd say she is.
Press that button then. Right, let's bring Lisa out of isolation now. The two of you can hear us. We're now going to look to the board and ask the two of you to look over there. If your answers match, you've got $1,000. Let's have a look. We got a match!
Oh, wow, the R8.
Yeah.
How gorgeous is that?
Well, it makes you smile, doesn't it?
It does. You're a designer. Tell me why this appeals to you.
Well, the first time I saw it, you know, instinctively I remember the time when Audi TT came out.
So Dick, this feels amazing. Talk me through how it feels to drive. I always feel if you're going to go on an animal, it helps. If you give the animal a name, it personalizes it. So I've decided this is Camilla. Thank you very much, thank you. You know, Camilla's a lovely beast. And there is a certain rhythm. When you get on the camel, it's a bit to and fro and up and down, and then you get into the rhythm, and it's one of the most enjoyable things I've ever done. It's fantastic. And I do feel that I've had the authentic experience, what it must have been like for those Bedouin tribesmen all those years ago here in Dubai. Camilla, thank you very much. I hope we meet again. It's just before 8 o'clock on Sunday evening. The new year is in full swing, and as you can see, this is incredible. Against the dramatic backdrop of the harbour, we have thousands of people lining the streets, which have been cordoned off. People have travelled from all over the world to take part here. There will be over 40 floats in the parade. Let's see the parade as it goes through. And welcome back to The Question. Now we're about to find out who's going to make it through to the final round. Leslie, you're 20 points behind Josh at the moment. You're going to go first. We have 2 numbers left. Pick a question. Now let's find out which member of our studio audience is going to join Josh for our final game. It's Monique! Well done, Monique! You got 5 out of 6 correct in that last round. It was brilliant. Come and join us. 102.2 Smooth Radio, that's Les McKeown's new song, River of Love. Les is my guest here on the Quick Quiz. Let's go back over 1 or 2 of the answers that you gave. I said fans want me stuck in a time warp, or they're open to new ideas. You said no, they do want me stuck in that time warp. Ultimately, is that a bit dispiriting for you?
No, because they're the fans from the past.
As you can see, people starting to mingle, head towards the doors. Actually, I see that was the RAM Awards, but actually the RAM Awards are ongoing because
I detect this year the enthusiasm in this room, the people who've been talking to each other and saying how lucky we are to be in this business. People who've spent 50 years doing this. That enthusiasm carries on from an evening like this right up to next year when we all meet again. I hope you can join us. Till then, bye-bye.